Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and it's me, Joshua, coming at you from the Sandia foothills area. I'm up over near a special area that I like to go and hike every now and then. So this is week 4 of the presence process, and our conscious response for this week is, I feel unconditionally. All right, I feel unconditionally. Okay, so what does that mean? All right, so what I got from it is, and from what the text was saying, was basically the only way that we can integrate these emotional traumas that we have and these, persisting, this pain and this discomfort that keeps persisting in our lives is to feel it. We can't just sedate ourselves or try to control with drugs or alcohol. Like alcohol is more of a sedative. Drugs like smoking is more of a control mechanism. And this is not the way to go. And also, as well, when we get these messages that come in from the messengers, right? Our tendency is to kind of try to run away from them or to attack. And that is not the way to integrate either. The only way to integrate, the book says that I feel it to integrate it. I feel it to integrate it. So this week for me, I've been continuously applying the 15 minutes twice a day, just sitting in my chair. First thing in the morning, I'll do the release after I do the presence process. And same thing at the evening, I do the presence process, and then I finish with the evening release. So that right there is allowing a lot of these painful, uncomfortable emotions to kind of come up and just kind of just have a bit of space for them to just sort of unfold and allow me to feel them without trying to, stuff them down by suppressing them or trying to drink them away or trying to fight them away. And really one thing that's been helping me lately is when I feel uncomfortable or I feel pain, emotional pain, because I don't really feel a lot of physical pain, I really stop to ask myself, where in my body, where exactly am I feeling this feeling of discomfort or pain? And I start to feel, like a block. I start to feel like a feeling, an energy that's trying to move around. It's stuck. It's lodged. It's frantic. My heart might start beating faster, or my breath might become a little bit more rapid or shallow. So just kind of having that awareness of, okay, there are these feelings inside of me that I can perceive. This idea of having felt perception. This is how we integrate, right? We integrate it by feeling, perceiving, and accepting, and just being with these feelings unconditionally. They show up not to harm us, but to help us. And this is kind of counterintuitive because oftentimes, I think that what really happens is when things start to feel out of control is when we start resisting these, these uncomfortable, painful emotions. So what happens is, I think at first, it's like it kind of might start off small, but the more we ignore it, the more we push it away and try to fight it, ignore it, sedate it, or control it, it just kind of keeps getting more intense, and then it's like it starts to actually take on more of like sort of like watching a movie. It's like I know that for me personally, I have moments in the day where if I'm not really feeling properly, if I'm not feeling my emotions properly, they start to become more intense. They start to actually get more up in here, and I start to visualize. I start to be able to see things more clearly. It might be, this is like a really powerful one for me. It's very scary and painful and uncomfortable for me. Let's say I like a girl and I'm constantly worried about if she's hooking up with some other guy, and how that is somehow, it's almost like they're both taking pleasure in the fact that they're disrespecting me. And that is the trauma that I feel. Like, it's like this whole movie starts to play out where it's just like I'm seeing this person that I loved or thought I loved, that I thought loved me, and they're having sex with some other person. And it's like I'm at the the effect of it. You know, it's a cruel thing that's happening here. It's blatantly to disrespect me, and I'm somehow watching this movie, and so of course that's traumatic. But the question is, you know, where in my body am I feeling this? Because this is probably just some emotion, some feeling that is trying to give me a message of some kind. It's trying to come up. It's not just doing this to be mean. It's actually trying to teach me something. It's trying to show me something. And so if I can just sit there and feel it and actually allow this feeling to come up, and just feeling the sensations, where in my body? Is it in my chest? Is it in my stomach? Is it in my where? And just let it, just feel it. And this is difficult. This is not easy. This is not easy to do, because it can be very traumatic. It can be scary. Or really, when you're actually dealing with a trauma, you're looking at your demons, if you will. I mean, you're facing your monsters, you know. And then what always happens, though, is when you actually allow it to come up and kind of express itself, and just to, you know, it might not be pleasant, it's not fun, but then it does dissolve. It begins to dissipate. It actually, because you actually took the time to feel it, and you didn't try to suppress it, you didn't try to run away from it, you didn't try to attack it, you didn't try to numb yourself. You just allowed it to come up and be, and you were with it. You just allowed yourself to be with it. And that right there is where the integration comes. You feeling it, and you're feeling it, and you're feeling it, and you're feeling it. And you're breathing in and out, and you're just allowing your body, you're allowing your mind, you're allowing your spirit to actually just feel this way. And it actually is sort of like just this cleansing of this like toxic energy that's just like trying to get out. And it's like, it's trying to get your attention. It's just saying, well, you just feel me so I can leave. I just want to leave. I want to go back to the nothingness that I came from. I want to dissolve, and I can't. I'm trapped. You know, I'm trapped. I need to come up. So again, powerful stuff this week, guys. You know, so I'm going to just kind of leave off on that note. I'm really excited for month 3. I already started reading Levels of Energy. I'm about 25% of the way done with it. I hope you guys are enjoying that. It's a great book. I like it better than Power versus Force, which is a similar book. This one is much more, it's just an easier read for me anyways. And so I'm also working on my missions, writing down the different ceilings that I have, and then I haven't even really gotten into any of the other stuff, like the personality test or what movie character I am. All that's very exciting. So I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I hope you guys are allowing yourself to feel. I hope you guys are just allowing yourself to feel, and that you're not just resorting to drugs and alcohol and you know, these ways that we numb ourselves. And there might be a time and a place for that, but it's definitely not something that we should rely on to integrate, because really that's not what we need. We really just need to spend time sitting, breathing, allowing ourselves to feel. And sometimes we have to go into that theater and just watch that scary movie. And again, it's about responding. We don't react. We just respond. This is what's here. And it can be incredibly scary, guys. I understand it. And I understand. I really do. So, but I would say that, you know, this has been a great experience so far in TMA. I'm really excited. I really actually want to start making YouTube videos beyond this group. I mean, just making videos lately for the group has been cool, but I actually want to sit down and actually make some actual videos and start a channel. So anyways, guys, if you want to reach out to me, do so. I'll leave my Instagram down in the box if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. Let's exchange ideas with each other over these platforms and encourage each other. So that's all for this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys crush it.